Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video here with yet another wrestling review, another wrestling pay-per-view review. This is going to be your boy Mark Sanders' review for the new pay-per-view AEW All In 2023. Yes, 5 years later. Took us 5 years, but we finally got All In 2. We got All Out 1, 2, 3, 4, soon to be 5 times in a week actually. But that wasn't, and I did kind of consider those like the sequels to All In, but no, this is the real All In. Yeah, I guess All In is gonna be AEW's WrestleMania now. I think it is, and that is really cool. If it is. They already announced in the show AEW All In again next year, 2024. And that's cool. That's fantastic. Yeah, I am going to review this show for you guys. I've been up all night, by the way, so if I say something weird or anything like that, then you know. You know why. So yeah, 5 years later, All In 2 finally. It wasn't even AEW All In 2. The first AEW All In 1, I mean. 5 years ago in 2018. That was just an independent wrestling show. And yeah, you get the picture. Anyway, pre-show matches. We open up with the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship match. We have Aussie Open, consisting of Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher, defending against, well, the main eventers. Better Than You, baby. AEW World Champion MJF and Adam Cole, baby. Really fun match. You really got to see, like, the main eventers kind of do some stuff before, many hours later when they're in the main event. And it was fun to see. And Adam Cole pins one of the members of Aussie Open to win the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Yeah, so the main eventers will go into the main event as ROH World Tag Team Champions. Awesome stuff. Next pre-show match, we have the FTW For the Win Championship match. I assume it stands for the Win. FTW Championship match. Jack Perry defending against Hook. This match started, I guess FTW is like hardcore championship rules, because they were like FTW title rules or something like that. And because they were fighting like at the start at the entrance ramp, and it was good stuff. It was fun to watch. They were doing like suplexes on the car that like Jack Perry came in on his entrance or something like that. It was fun stuff, some cool stuff, and in the end, Hook makes Jack Perry tap out to become a 2-time FTW champion. So cool, congrats to him. I didn't expect that, but yeah. And now the show officially opens up, and we get the quote unquote real world championship match. CM Punk defending against Samoa Joe. Yes, CM Punk, he came back to AEW a few months back, and he took out the title, that he was stripped of last year after that all-out fiasco. I really wish that I had watched and reviewed All Out last year, guys, especially because of all that drama that unfolded. I'm sorry. But, yeah, real world championship match, quote unquote real world so he's literally defending like his bout, even though he's not even a champion, in the opening match. CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. Now these guys had a match on TV, AEW TV, so that was pretty cool to see, the legendary Ring of Honor rivalry, reinstated on AEW television. That's pretty cool. And I actually just got my own like Ring of Honor CM Punk versus Samoa Joe DVD set, which includes their 2004 trilogy, a shoot interview, and their debut match. I haven't actually watched it yet, but that's so cool to own that, man. This second match I have watched before, 5-star technical classic. This match, I will admit, it was a struggle for me to find, because I did watch this on a stream. I'm just going to be honest right there. I did watch it on a stream. It took me forever to find a good working stream that didn't freeze every 2 seconds for 45 minutes, And I do feel like I unfortunately missed a lot of this match, and it sucks because I was probably looking forward to this match the most, Punk versus Joe. But I'll do my best to review it, and I'm excited to have a review for the show on. You know what I mean? Now, what I did catch, I think CM Punk was diving onto Samoa Joe or something. I saw this on a GIF on Twitter, just telling the truth straight up there. But CM Punk jumped on Samoa Joe or something. Samoa Joe grabbed him and swung him around and smashed him through, not the announce table. Yeah, through the announce table, but not how you usually would. He literally did it to the torso, body, for lack of better words, of the announce table, not on top of the cover itself. You know what I mean? If you saw the GIF or watched the show, you know what I'm talking about. That was such a badass spot. And another badass spot was the ending. CM Punk hits the Pepsi plunge on Samoa Joe to win this match and retain the quote-unquote real world championship. So yeah, honestly, pretty perfect way to open the show. And yeah, good stuff. Next up, we have a match that was very enjoyable, but to me just went way too long. I'm going to be honest. The Golden Elite, consisting of Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page versus... Now, they did pronounce his name a few times during the broadcast, so I am very... but I've already forgotten. I'm sorry. Konosuke Takeshita. I'm sorry. I butchered. I know I butchered that. I'm sorry. But him and Bullet Club Gold, consisting of Juice Robinson and Jay White. It was a fun match, but way too long in my opinion. And I really don't care for 6-man tags in general. So even though this was entertaining me, I feel dread when I hear about a 6-man tag. You know what I mean? Those are probably my least favorite type of matches, if I'm being honest. I'll watch a Punjabi prison match over a 6-man tag any day. Oh, unless it's an elimination match, then I would be excited for it, But next up, we have a match that it wasn't until the Stadium Stampede match after this that I found a really good stream that really didn't freeze every 2 seconds, for 40 minutes, So I'm pretty sure we did get a great match. We might very well have gotten a great match in the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler defending against the Young Bucks, consisting of Nick and Matt Jackson. From what I saw, this looked pretty good. There was a spot when I thought Young Bucks were going to win, but no, it was either a kick out or broken up. Either way, it was a pretty cool ending from what I saw with FTR pinning Young Bucks to retain the gold. But like I said, my stream was a little freezy during this match, so you know what I mean. So that's really all I can say about it, But next up, we have the Stadium Stampede match. Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, best friends consisting of Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, and Penta L0 Miedo versus Blackpool Combat Club, consisting of John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta, Mike Santana, and Ortiz. Awesome match. Match of the night up to this point, in my opinion. Tables being broken everywhere. You got stuff happening on the outside of the ring while everyone is focused on Claudio doing the, I guess, Claudio swing now onto... Who was he doing it to? I believe it was Orange Cassidy. I think it was Orange Cassidy, yeah. Throwback to, what do you call it? Tape Deathmatch or whatever from ECW when Orange Cassidy broke a glass bottle, wrapped duct tape around his fist inside out, and then stuck his hand in a glass thing. I believe John Moxley spread that glass everywhere. I don't know, but he did but Orange Cassidy to Claudio Castagnoli does a Superman punch with the broken glass covered duct taped head for the 1, 2, 3. That was pretty cool. So yeah, that was a pretty cool Stampede match. And this was my match of the night up to this point. Now, is this going to stay match of the night for me personally? That's going to be a no. But we'll get on to that later. Next up, we have the 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. We have Hikaru Shida defending against Britt Baker, Toni Storm, and Saraya. Oh, Saraya's entrance was so cool. She came out, wow, with the whole Fighting With My Family 2019 movie gang. Her mom, her dad, her brothers, other people that I probably don't know. And not only that, but she came out to Queen, We Will Rock You. Oh, that was such an awesome, wow, I love that, man. Love it. It was a fun match. It was under 10 minutes, I think, but it was fun for what it was. You had Toni Storm and Saraya kind of arguing throughout the match, like, hey, we made a deal. I thought we made a deal, stuff like that. And you had Britt Baker trying to tap out Hikaru Shida. Yeah, let's just skip to the end. Although Saraya's mum did get kind of attacked by one of the wrestlers. I think it was Toni Storm who did it, but I think it was by accident too during the match, like at ringside, you know. Anyway, so while Britt Baker was trying to tap out Hikaru Shida, Saraya did the Rampage, I think. I don't think it's called the Rampage in AEW though. To Toni Storm, 1, 2, 3. Saraya wins the AEW Women's World Championship. Congratulations to her. I mean, it was predictable, but predictable is still good, you know. Just because something is predictable doesn't mean it's not good. And I was very happy that Saraya won. I very much figured she would. Hometown hero, home country hero, I guess. Yeah. Next up, we have Coffin Match. Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. Sting being absolutely gold as always. Jumping on Swerve through a table. Christian, self-proclaimed TNT champion, trying to choke out Darby Allin and stuff like that. And Sting and Swerve Strickland going at it. Sting almost getting buried, but saved very last second by his bet, which was very stupid of frickin' Swerve to throw in the coffin in the first place. We watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, an awesome ending where Swerve was in the coffin, and they were trying to get him down, but to keep him down, Darby Allin with him in the coffin. It was a coffin that they moved around the ring too. It wasn't like a casket match, how it's stuck in one place throughout the whole thing. So that was very interesting. Darby Allin did a badass coffin drop to Swerve Strickland while he was trying to get out of the coffin and close the thing. Sting and Darby Allin win. Cool. I enjoyed that match quite a lot. Now next up, this match was epic. Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay. I feel like you could have easily made this a IWGP United Kingdom Championship match. being that Will Ospreay is the champion of that instead of this just being a regular singles match. That's a pet peeve of mine, man. A wrestler who is a champion competing in a match that could easily be for the championship, but isn't. That drives me nuts. It really does. Anyway, Jericho and Ospreay, epic stuff. Oh my gosh. Man, their chemistry was on point. And, by the way, Fozzy, they performed Judas live, and that was cool to see. They did announce that they would. So, yeah, that was cool. And Mercedes Moné was in the crowd for AEW All In. She was shown on screen quite a few times. That was cool. Jericho Ospreay. Oh, Ospreay flipping everywhere like a god. Kickouts, cheat attempts. Just absolutely epic stuff that you could expect from two legends such as Will Ospreay and Chris Jericho, man. And, it's just a freaking epic, fun match. Even Chris Jericho pulled out some moves that I didn't think he could do, like, stuff like that. And my friend is asking me what happened throughout the main event. But I'll be talking about the main event later and after I've finished recording this review, of course. Jericho Ospreay, epic stuff. You had Will Ospreay actually kick out of the Judas effect, I think. That was pretty cool. A lot of cheat attempts. It was still cool. Will Ospreay did like 4 Stormbreakers to put down Chris Jericho finally. It was such an epic match. It sucks because I'm visualizing moments in the match in my head, but I don't know how to say it for the review, you know what I mean? And it's frustrating. Epic stuff, though. Epic stuff. And, yeah. And, Chris Jericho kind of, like, blowing off Sammy Guevara. Wonder what that's about. Next up, we have the 6-man tag team match for the AEW World Trios Championship. House of Black consisting of Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King defending against Billy Gunn, and the Acclaimed consisting of Anthony Bounds and Max Caster. Love the raps from Max Caster during the entrance. I heard him say wanker, like with his American accent. That was so weird and an awesome way to hear, Julia Hart tried to get involved, but Billy Gunn and the Acclaimed, they are truly, respecters of equality. And they kicked her ass. Gave her the Shiver Me scissors, that type of thing. Apparently, Malachi Black has, been, doing his finisher, the end. He did it, twice to Billy Gunn and he pinned him both times. And he did it to Billy Gunn here again. And this time, Billy Gunn kicked out last second. Good stuff. And then they did a whole bunch of moves onto Brody King to win the match and the AEW World Trios Championship. As a major Malachi Black fan, I was very sad to see he lost the titles. But I like the show respect after the match. When the former champions, the now former champions, giving them the gold, hey, you earned this. And all that stuff, But yeah. Good for the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. And they were teasing Billy Gunn's retirement, weren't they, on Collision, or whatever it was. Now we get the main event. AEW World Championship Match. MJF defending against Adam Cole, baby. Oh, the new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. In the main event. And for the AEW World Championship. Now, I haven't, been following the story or nothing. I am not really able, at least where I live currently, not able to, watch ESPN, in here in New Zealand, where AEW shows are, shown for us on TV. But it seems like from the posts on Facebook and what I'm seeing, this kind of feels like this is supposed to be like AEW's Bloodline story. You know? Like, are they really friends? Are they gonna turn on each other? Who's gonna turn on who? Is there gonna be a betrayal? That type of stuff. All questions you would be curious about throughout the whole thing. That's what it seems like to me, from what I know. Like I said, I haven't been watching because I haven't really been able to. But yeah, match starts off with epic technical wrestling. MJF being cheeky after they were like respecting each other. You know, like, yep, we're good friends with you. And you got MJF like scared to like tombstone Adam Cole through the table because that's his friend, you know. And then Adam Cole with, you know, MJF being cheekier and cheekier and cheekier, growing increasingly frustrated and agitated. Love to see it, bro. You know, and that just added the tension, man. Is MJF gonna feel the same way? Is he gonna be like, "Oh, you son of a bitch," and then, you know, that type of stuff? Lots of near falls, moments we thought it was over, but it wasn't. They actually did a double clothesline to each other, and they pinned each other. And the match was like, this is a draw. And then Adam Cole was like, no. And he was like, 5 more minutes. And then the match continues. Adam Cole did this sick-ass Panama Sunrise to MJF on the outside for a very close near fall. You had I'm trying to think. You had Roderick Strong come out, trying to be like, I'm your best friend, not MJF. He comes in the ring with the ref is down, low blows MJF. Panama Sunrise from Adam Cole, I think. And then he does the knee to the back of the head thing, I think. And then he's shouting, screaming at the referee to make the count. And this was so tension-filled. The referee being so freaking slow, man. Such a slow 1, 2. And then 2. It looked like he was going to do 3 all right. But then, kick out. Unbelievable drama, man. I think the referee gets knocked down again after this. And that's when Roderick Strong was like, do it. Grab the belt. And then Adam Cole went to grab the belt. He was thinking about, should I attack MJF with this? Win it for sure. Then, alright, at this part, this is when I really did, because of the freaking streaming sites screwing up. This is when I missed the actual ending, but I did see on Facebook posts that Adam Cole said nope, decided against it. But apparently MJF rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. MJF retains a epic 5-star match. Crowd loved it. Hopefully everyone else loves it too. Wow. Epic main event. And then after the match, you got MJF respecting Adam Cole like, hey, that could have gone either way. I got lucky. I admire that he admitted he got lucky. And then he went to get the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships that they won from earlier in the night. And then he was like, look, you still have this. And then Adam Cole, this had me, tense up. I was tensing up the whole match. Like, are they going to be betraying each other, that type of thing? But and even though it gave you that tense feeling when watching it, it's like when you watch, creepy real life horror story type videos narrated, you know what I mean? And then it has like the scary music in the background. And even though it does scare you maybe a little bit at least, at the same time it's like you wouldn't have it any other way, would you? That's what that was like, I think. If that makes sense, if that's a sensible comparison, So when MJF, gives Adam Cole the Ring of Honor World Tag Titles, and then Adam Cole, he's so devastated that he lost when MJF was trying to give him the titles, he just throws them aside, getting all angry, and then MJF's like, "What, was our friendship fake all along? Was it all about the World Championship? And then, you fake piece of shit, I guess you were never really my friend." And then he grabs the AEW World Championship. He's like, "Fine, you can have it." And then he stands up, allows, he's like, "All right, Adam, if you're gonna hit me with the belt, then hit me with the belt." And even here, again, Adam Cole drops the belt, doesn't hit him, and they hug. The crowd erupts. What an epic main event, epic post-match moment. I don't know if that's the end of the storyline or not, but hey, it's working. You got me interested, man. Whew. Anyway, so All In 2023, that was my review. I'm really proud of how this turned out, actually. I know it was long, but I am proud with how it turned out. And, hope you guys enjoyed. I really just want to get this back up now. And, boy, I'm tired. But I hope you enjoy my review, y'all. And leave comments, please, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm your boy, Mark. I'll see you later. Peace out, y'all. Be good. Be good. Yeah.